soothing glass, John had always thought he'd found his perfect match in Sarah. She was beautiful, intelligent, and charming. But after a decade of marriage, the charm had worn off, replaced by constant nagging and criticism. Every day, John would come home from work, exhausted, only to face Sarah's endless complaints. "You're not doing enough. You're not good enough. You're not providing enough." The words stung, and John began to seek solace elsewhere. That's when he discovered the local pub. A quiet, cozy spot where he could escape the chaos at home. A cold beer or a whiskey on the rocks became his daily ritual. The bartender, Mike, would listen attentively as John poured out his frustrations. As the months passed, John found himself relying more and more on the soothing glass. Sarah's nagging hadn't let up, but the drinks helped numb the pain. One evening, as John was sipping his usual whiskey, Mike asked, "You know, John, I've been watching you come in here for months. You seem like a good guy. What's eating at you?" John shared his story, and Mike listened intently. When he finished, Mike said, "John, I've been married for 30 years. My wife used to nag me too. But I realized something. She wasn't nagging because she didn't love me. She was nagging because she loved me too much." John was taken aback. "What do you mean?" Mike explained, "She wants the best for you, even if she doesn't always show it." "Have you tried talking to her, really talking?" John thought about it. He hadn't. He'd given up. That night, John walked home with a newfound determination. He found Sarah in the kitchen, scrubbing pots and pans. "Sarah, can we talk?" John asked, his voice shaking. Sarah looked up, surprised. "I know I haven't been the best husband," John began. "But I feel like I'm drowning in your criticism. I need your love and support, not your disappointment." Sarah's expression softened. "John, I'm sorry. I just want what's best for you. I feel like you're not living up to your potential." John took a deep breath. "I understand. But your words hurt. Can we find a better way to communicate?" Sarah nodded, tears welling up in her eyes. "I love you, John. I want us to work." From that day forward, John and Sarah started anew. They attended couples therapy, learned to communicate effectively, and rekindled their love. John still visited Mike at the pub, but now it was to celebrate their progress, not escape his problems. The soothing glass was replaced by a newfound appreciation for his beautiful, nagging wife. As John raised his glass in a toast with Mike, he smiled. "You know, my friend, sometimes the best medicine isn't in the bottle, but in the conversation."